This week's edition of The House of Tesla is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And now that the cold fall temperatures are trying to work their way in and maybe winter's trying to make an early appearance, make sure you keep yourself well taken care of, keep yourself warm, and if you're needing to make your grab the Swiss Miss or mix or whatever you need to make your favorite pumpkin spice mocha costa latte. Make sure you're making that with the one product that adds all of that great water taste, adds no extra water calories, and works great for helping to make all those nice warm drinks to keep you all toasty and warm at night. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, which means Virgil is behind the counter. He has the bonbons ready to go. Bonnie's behind the counter with us as well, a little wrapped up because all of a sudden
cold.
Here in Kentucky it's decided to get chilly.
It's cold.
It's cold.
I'm pulling out the hooded blanket. It's cold.
Yeah, so she's behind the counter with us.
A long sleeve shirt, a velvet turtleneck, and a sweater on top of it. And I'm wearing this.
Yeah, she's well
I'm gonna
insulated.
stay warm.
She's insulated for the whole duration here. So she's with us here tonight as we get things all set up. Tori will get you to your favorite table or booth, or if you're part of the fun bunch sitting at the serving counter, spinning around on the seats. What?
Spinny chairs.
Spinny chairs.
Everybody loves the spinny chairs.
And Tori will get your orders to you from Virgil as we all get ready for what else we do on Monday night, since it's Family Night at the Emporium, and tonight it is, once again, the House of Tesla.
When we last left off, we made it through Tesla's labs, through what I think was supposed to be an underground tunnel up to under the radio tower. That seems to be a nexus of a lot of plot points, so we're gonna see what's actually going on up there. And maybe untangle what Mr. Crowley actually ended up doing with all of the money that he's throwing around and the signals that are decidedly not extra-dimensional messages from beyond Mars. My dude. No.
Yeah, not quite. So, we'll return there. So, without any further ado, since we used all they do making dinner last night, and we want to make sure she stays warm, and so we get started as quick as possible, let's get on with our show. Alright, go ahead and get us started here. We're in Wardenclyffe Tower.
It looks like there's one more stage after this.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
That house, it looks like, maybe. If it's going around.
Yeah, we started in a factory, or we ending at the house?
Mm-hmm.
House of Da Vinci started in the house and ended up taking us everywhere.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we've got.
Various beams, corrugated steel, and a machine to corrugate it. I recognize what those are doing.
Yep.
And also there's the piece literally just jammed in there.
Looks like it.
Table, the trapdoor through which we entered.
Lots of sheet metal all over the place.
And this contraption.
A locked door, it looks like.
I have no idea what this means.
Neither do I. Yet.
Both. One side. Uneven. Oh wait, there are 3 capacitors, or whatever these are.
Yeah, looks like
So we've got
different coils.
So I think it's sped up because we got it right. I don't know what we actually just did. Were we supposed to use this? I think we were supposed to use this.
Probably. Alright, so what are we supposed to do here?
Okay, so we've got the narrow coil, the shorter. I think one of these coils is taller than the other.
Yeah.
The shorter one has a gap under it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's decidedly not affecting. If it is affecting something, it's not in a way that we can see.
So how do we know that they're all correct? Is it when all 4 lights go off?
Maybe?
No, we don't need to touch the... Do we need to touch the top ones now?
I'm not sure. Because if it is both, then this one's correct, the last one's correct, and the middle 3 may or may not be. So I'm just going to turn each of them once and see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Both, 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 1, both. Okay. Both, 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 1.
Both.
So either both isn't what we're looking for, or none of the options for this one is giving both.
Unless both is wrong and we had all of them right but that one.
Well, the top's not doing both anymore.
Yeah.
This feels like not understanding the question.
Yeah. Alright, so connection's not the issue.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing a place where we can even try to connect these things with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, just because it's identifiable.
Get them all the same way?
I'm gonna get them all the same way and see what happens.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because the back and forth is not helping with pattern recognition.
Yeah.
I want a constant to start from. Bottom corner, top corner, 2 corners, 2 corners, 2 corners.
Too far, the 2 far ones, the 1 far one.
It's giving the same thing as it passes going back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't... I'm going to see if these are impacting their neighbors.
Yeah.
Because if they are, then we'll get something different. They are not.
Okay.
But that seems to be the correct setting for this one on the top.
Okay. Just take it one at a time and go with that one, right? Work them one at a time to figure something out?
Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the fact that one light goes out first on this top one is a good sign or not. Because as it is, we're not getting doubles with any of the small sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to switch to that for all of them and see what happens.
Okay. All four, all four, all four, 3, 3.
This one, it's a top that's off, and this one, it's a bottom that's off.
Yeah.
But it didn't give us... It's not speeding up as if that's the correct answer. We're where we were before, where this isn't working and this isn't working.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. All four, all four. Let's wait for that for it to come back and not move the other.
I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
Doubt there's anything in here that's actually going to help us, but... Well, connecting was interesting, not much to see. Goals above, find the camera, develop the photo, and then figure out who the interloper is.
Okay.
Okay, so no, that does not help us with whatever this light bulb language is.
Yeah. Okay. Can I experiment with something?
Yeah, go ahead, because I don't understand what's going
Alright.
on.
I'm going to take it one section at a time.
Because no matter what we set that to, if we're correct about what our goal is, we can't get it. Which tells me that our goal might be wrong.
Okay, that changed it to 2. That made it 3. That made it 3.
Are we trying to match what the bulb is doing on the inside of the frame to what the bulb is doing on the outside of the frame instead of trying to make everything light up?
I'm trying to figure out. Okay. And there's the. That goes back to that now. Go to this one. That one gets us 2. Gets us 2. That one only got us 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
There's no combination that gets us all 4 lit up on that 4th tumbler, so I think we're chasing the wrong goal.
That's what I'm trying to prove to myself. Yeah. So
So-
we're not looking.
Here's my question. Are
Yeah.
we supposed to be matching what this bulb does and what this bulb does, and also what this bulb does and what this bulb does? Whatever one does, the other does the same thing. Like, these two come on and go off at the same time on that stroke.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes light bulbs are going out sooner.
Yeah.
Is that what we're supposed to be tracking?
Don't know.
Because I'm going to reset everything again, because
Okay.
if that's the goal, then I want to be able to prove step by step that we've got the right combinations. That's matching. That's matching. That's not matching. That's not matching. That's not matching. So these three need to be something different. Almost matches, perfect match. Perfect match, perfect match. If I'm correct, then this is the right option for the bottom.
Okay.
Not match, not match, not match, not match. I think this is not matching, so that does. That almost did. Almost did.
Yep.
That was it.
That was it.
Match inside to outside.
Matching. We were trying to get them all, and we just needed to be matching the top and matching the bottom.
Yeah. We didn't really... I wasn't looking at the bulbs when we got the correct solution for the first puzzle, so I don't know what the solution was.
Yeah.
That could have possibly been more clearly communicated.
All right.
But we're going to need that idea, I think.
Okay, we got a memory.
Oh, joy. World Columbian Exposition.
Yep.
Tuesday, May 2nd, 1893. The moment of triumph of alternating current over direct current was approaching. Thanks to my invention, Westinghouse had won a huge contract to electrify the world's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. I just had to connect the circuits to the central lever and ensure everything worked properly. Why was it so important to connect everything under one switch?
Showmanship. Spectacle.
Spectacle or practicality, so it'll probably be spectacle.
I took a class specifically on World's Fairs in college.
Oh.
And the electrification of some of these shows, the turning on of the central machine powering the houses of like machinery and inventions and all of that stuff, it was a spectacle every day to turn that thing on and watch everything come to life.
Okay.
Spectacle is my first guess.
I wanted to make a spectacular impression.
And that's when it was all still steam powered.
The power of electricity at its best. 3 days later, the mayor of Chicago could light up the entire White City.
Oh, right, this was the White City. The White City of Chicago. Oh, man. The stuff they pulled off there. There's a material called staff that they started using like crazy for the Chicago Columbian Expedition. It allowed them to pull off all sorts of architectural craziness in short periods of time. It's temporary use. It doesn't last long term, but it's very infinitely moldable.
What's it called again?
Staff, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Called the White City because everything was made with this stuff, and they just painted it white for simplicity.
Okay. All right.
You could get any architectural style you wanted for cheap by making it out of staff. And for pretty fast.
All right, what do we get here?
I don't know, but it zoomed in on this, so I'm guessing it's important, but it won't let us pick it up. Okay, it won't let us back out now. What is it? Oh, because that's not backwards.
All right. Everything
Lights on?
lights up.
Okay, it did not let me look at that lever. Okay, so that's not interactable.
Okay.
And it would... Okay, so maybe it was?
Oh, we got something
It's
in the way,
locked.
though. We gotta do something to trigger it.
Okay. Same with this.
Alright. Now, did we have that on the other one?
The other one I couldn't, or rather didn't correctly get close to.
Okay.
So that sets another set of wheels spinning.
Right. And it opened something.
Looks like it... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Another feature of the World Columbian Exposition. As many water features as they could manage.
Okay.
Like, I don't remember all of the details, but some of the lakes and various pools created for it are still there.
Okay.
So we've got green lights. I think I remember this pool existing.
So can
We've
we
got
enter
the Ferris wheel.
that with anything here?
Not directly, I think. I'm not... Okay, that's pulling back to that lever. I don't quite
Alright,
want to
so
look
what
at
we
it
got
yet.
in the drawer here?
Good question. Switches?
Evidently.
Okay. So we've got... So that's a directional switch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a crisscross.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the objective is here. It
Are we
might...
supposed to light them all up?
That would be the simple guess. It appears not. Maybe we have to get specific colors on these specific
Could be.
dials. Or, wait a minute. Oh, there's symbols.
Oh, here we go.
Radio wave looking thing needs to get all the way over here. Oh, it's
Okay.
one of these kinds of puzzles.
Okay. So that.
Radio wave to radio wave.
Right.
This is floral. So
That
it
one
needs to
there.
go right across to here.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is why we need the crisscross. This kind of looks like an observatory. Needs to... Oh. It goes straight through and out to here. So that's going to make things interesting. Because we have to...
Put that around and then that around.
But does that block us from getting red over to here? Foof, I think it does.
Alright, then if all else fails, we can always try to retrofit it.
That's the simplest way to get red in there.
Okay.
If yellow goes on this outside edge.
Right.
Which it has to because it can't go this way and it can't go
So
up.
now we got to get green to there.
Yeah. Now. I have a thought. We could reroute blue,
Yeah.
but then we still can't get green through, can we? Okay, that's the direction we would need to get green up to here.
Yeah.
That blocks red's path. Red and green currently both have to use this piece, and they can't. That's not possible. Unless... What if yellow goes under red?
Okay.
and red goes above.
Okay. Yeah, I think that might work.
And then yellow can divert over to here so that it's not using this piece.
Mm-hmm.
But does that work? It hooks up red and yellow just fine.
Now can you get the green?
Yes.
There we go.
We have to feed it back around,
Yeah.
around backwards.
There we go. Alright, we got half the bank done.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that switch
That's
now.
been unlocked, so maybe we just have to flip them in order. It would appear to not be that simple.
Okay, we gotta do something else.
Is this one still locked?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to see what's going on over here because they
Okay.
wouldn't just give it to us for no reason.
Found something.
High voltage connector. Looks kind of like that thing on the bench.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It's also got a... It's also got a symbol for Dealy Whacker do something with it.
Yeah.
So 5 pins. Are we supposed to clear 5 pins in that pattern? Looks about
Yes, it depends on the target that we put it into.
looks about pentagonish.
Yeah.
So,
I think a lot of it's going to depend on where we have to put it.
yeah.
What we need to plug it into.
Because I am not seeing a way to align these pieces to open up
Yeah.
5.
Alright, let's see if we can figure out where it goes.
Or wait, was that...
Yeah,
Is this accessible?
looks like it.
Ooh, we have a missing pin.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting rod pin. I don't suppose... Nope.
Does the connecting rod pin go in there?
Probably, but...
Or just it taking you to it right now? No, it's not. Okay. What we got here?
Another puzzle.
Yep.
Ah.
We gotta make it all connect up. Put it. Well, it doesn't even let you pull it
It
down so
won't
we can
let me
see what
pull
happens.
it.
Okay.
So it'll let it sit vertical, horizontal, but not at any angle.
Okay.
Don't know what the goal is, then.
Yeah.
And I should like to be able to look at this diagram.
Okay.
Okay, so steam comes in, swirls around, that needs to be connected up. Supposed to go in, up, and around this way, but how does that help us know what the...
And it's all the way down. It goes to up. It prints it going through. Down. It sends up to that way.
Okay. Doesn't tell me what this valve is doing, though.
Oh.
What's our goal here? Right now I'm trying to kind of figure out if I can get them all horizontal.
Yeah.
Because all vertical clearly isn't the answer.
Yeah. All right. said something.
Horizontal is the answer. But how do we get this over if it's blocked by both of those pegs, no matter where I put it?
Okay.
If
Just
I
lay
put it
part
up,
of
it hits that. Oh.
As part of the way?
I'm supposed to turn it ultimately this way.
Okay.
Which means... Okay, which means first of all that I need that turned that way to open it up the ability to swing this way. I also need to get this out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how I get it out of the way. I appear to have been reconstructing the puzzle kind of backwards. In some senses. Because this ultimately needs to go that way. This like that. Now I can pull that. But then this one is stuck, so no, I need it to be up. So you can go that way.
There you
and
go.
then you can go this way.
Boom.
Send the steam through.
Yep.
So I can pull it and it's releasing, but it's not. So we're gonna have to come back and pull that at some point when we've got this sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we're supposed to be doing.
Can we get to
This.
over on the right there?
This. Well, this is certainly complicated. Okay, so it can spin freely around.
So it looks like we have a grappling hook that's going to come down and pull something up, but we got to get it. So
all we can do is turn, but... So that does not work.
yeah. Okay.
So... What exactly are we trying to do?
Are we supposed to get these all the way off and down to here?
Oh, okay. That would make sense. So, like, silver brings things farther away.
Yeah. And gold pushes it the other way.
We need silver here and here. We just need them off the rim.
Yeah.
We don't need copper exposed.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to find a way to get everything off the rim at once.
Yeah.
Okay, there's space for that gold, there's space for that gold, there's not space for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Or this one.
Right.
Okay. Admittedly, this is feeling a little bit random at the moment. So at the moment, the move we need would pull this, and this off.
Yeah.
Which would mean it would have to be here, but that's going to lock it on this leg. And if we do it again, it's now locked on both of these legs. This is a lot of pseudo-randomness.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm doing it right, but Did I just do it?
I think you're pretty close if you're not there.
Ah, this
No,
one
we got
back
one.
here.
Yeah, looks like we got one.
Dang it. So...
Rotate it around.
Okay, that gold will lock, that gold will lock, that gold will lock, that gold will not. So we'd immediately need to take these and get them freed. We cannot free all 3 of them in one swoop. Commence more random flailing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. That'll lock us a bunch. That'll lock. Here's one thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
If we put the wheel in one place and then just keep hitting the button, this is a fixed state.
Right.
We can always get to the equivalent of this because this is an 8-fold puzzle, and we could put the wheel like this, and whatever the solution is, it would look the same, just tilted.
Right.
So this is a starting point.
Yeah, so now we have a starting point to work from.
If we do this, these 2 are being pushed in. But
they can't go in any further.
they cannot.
They didn't move.
Because they're already wedged as far as possible.
Right.
These 3, if any of them gets gold and one of them is going to, so that one's gonna lock when I do this. And this one I think also locked. So we need this and this to get silver, and the only way to do that is this. That won't lock, that will, that won't. That won't lock, that will, that will. If I do that, that's gonna lock, and that's gonna lock.
Right.
If I do that, that's gonna lock, that won't, that will. And that's just undoing what we just did. I don't have any particularly helpful insights on this one.
Yeah.
Kind of flailing around.
Experiment with it here.
Back to our starting position because I don't know what I'm actually
Alright.
doing.
Let's see.
I could try something stupid, but I don't know that it's actually going to work. Because mathematically, if I hit every single piece once at every rotation, they theoretically would all get affected the same. And it's like, I don't know that that helps. It probably doesn't.
There you go.
Except it did! Okay!
Just had to manipulate it.
Because my thought process on that is, if I turn it 4 times, every single one of them is going to get exactly 4 silver, 4 gold pushes.
Yeah, I was
So
looking at the
so theoretically, maybe that'll hit every possible combination of what I can do. I don't know. Maybe.
because I was trying to look at looking at how these were arranged to try to figure out how to pattern it out, and
Yeah.
I wasn't having much success.
So that's now free to turn.
Okay.
That still has the same reaction, but at
Okay,
least we
so-
know that's done.
Didn't affect anything.
So whatever's going on here is our next step.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, is there anything that needs to be done here other than the big obvious lever? Does the less obvious lever do anything?
Opens up a Morse code like signal.
I do not know Morse code.
Neither do I.
Okay. I want to go back to the workbench and see if there's anything doable there.
See if we need to do something with the parts that we got here.
Why did we? I don't know.
We got 5.
Because these aren't giving a connection signal.
Yeah. Okay, take us back to the bench, quick.
There does not appear to be anything clickable.
See anything? Okay. But what? So why does it have us coming here?
It was our starting point.
Okay.
I think I would prefer if it wasn't just that, but it might be just that.
Alright, let's turn back around facing that again. So are they dot dash, or is that on, off, like dot for off, dash for on?
I don't know, these come on and off in groups. What is going on this board? Because those red bulbs were not lit up before.
Yeah, because now they are lit up. Maybe
we lit one section, we lit another section, and now there's 2 more sections that need to be electrified.
Right. Go back that way. Well, let us go down the stairs?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it feels like the puzzle here is what do we do with the end of this? But I can't match that with this. Not if I'm reading the setup correctly. Because, okay, keeping in mind that there's 1 under each of these panels, that's an arrangement of 8.
And it's got 5
This is an even spacing of 5.
Right.
That I can't match that. And I don't know what it's supposed to connect with either. The way they align, the most we can get at visible at one time is 4.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna come back. That's stuck, that's static. We can't come over here. Okay, we can't do anything else there at all.
We could go back to where we got the connector pin and see if there's anything there. Or not the pin, the valve joint thing.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Alright. Alright, we're done over here. Okay, we got something
Do
here.
we have to pull that big lever? And maybe now flush the thing with that? Okay, so that evacuated the steam from the lower half.
Let me do something. Alright, now. Alright, so what? Now, box it.
That's what we were missing.
Okay.
We had to bring the lever arm down so the connector pin could be put in place. We let it go, shove her down.
Mm-hmm. And now that's spinning over there.
And now it's getting up to speed.
Yep. And now we should be able to flip that. And it stays up. Let's set the lights and the blue lights come on.
One last color of lights to turn on.
Yep.
Now what's this one gonna throw at us?
Let's find out. I turned that on down there. And another drawer.
Well, same puzzle.
Yep. Alright.
So this needs to go straight. They all need to go straight through. Huh.
Is that a reset button over there?
So it would appear.
And we can't move any of these around, right?
The puzzle is presented as impossible.
Ah,
Oh, it's a double-sided. Okay.
double-sided.
Because you can't get something into these boxes if there's nothing in front of
there's
it.
nothing there. So we gotta
So
solve.
we have to put it in from underneath. I'm gonna
Alright.
try something.
Go for it.
What are these pieces for?
Mm-hmm.
Sending it from one side of the board to the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn that away. Because, okay, so the red can be gotten through on either side of the board. Which means it's less of a challenge than the rest of this.
Right.
The real so we've got blue and green.
And we already got blue connected.
Yeah, blue's connected, but that might not be the optimum. Okay, so that's how they were trying to teach us
Right.
how to make it work. Green can only be connected from this side of the board.
Right.
If blue is using this connection, then the only way to do that is from this side, which would mean that red has to come through the top.
The kids come through the other side, right?
Okay. So if red has to come through the other side, I'm going to turn red back on so that we can see what
Right.
it's doing. Was it this side or... No, it has to come through in the top.
Yeah.
So it can't hit this mark.
Okay. Because we're gonna need that for the green,
But-
right?
Yeah. It has to get... Oh, wait. But then how does the red signal get to this point?
Yeah.
I am confused. Okay, red signal has to come through here. And then go somewhere. Or... If it hits here and then goes down again...
Okay, we got it
Okay, I
connected.
don't know how we did that, but it works.
Yeah. Because it's
Which
going
would mean-
it's popping back through there.
Which would mean we have to get green to this upper corner somehow. Can we get it to that upper corner on this side of the board? Not the way things are working right now. There.
Okay, there you got it.
I knew the connection of blue had to be a red herring. They wouldn't just give us a third of the puzzle.
Yeah.
We
They
got...
showed a connection, but not the connection.
Yeah,
A blue herring.
pretty much.
And the door's open.
Although I will note that 2 of those bulbs lit up. There's a third that didn't. World Columbian Exposition.
Okay, we got a bunch of tools. And we got a maze.
More puzzles Tesla constructed for himself. I cannot get into it.
Okay. Must have to do something else first.
Every time we pass an arrow, it moves.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it doing things automatically? Ah, it applies to the next one whatever it needs to do in order to hit the center.
Yep.
Not quite what I wanted to happen, but okay. And I'm not even sure if I'm lining them up correctly. Like, I'm guessing that's where it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm playing more than
Yeah.
actually getting a solve. I have a thought.
Uh-huh.
Okay, no. I was questioning if there was a way that I could set it such that a piece given on the next run would return to exactly where it was.
Yeah.
That was able to get that in place, but I'm not going to be able to get both of the other 2 in place with this move. And I have to move it.
There you go.
Except that it's applying that. Oh, wait. And it's going to apply it again. I need a state where 2 of them are the same amount up and down, and the last one and the one that I just did is set to correct.
Okay.
If this were higher up, then I'd be where I need to be. Because just setting everything back to this is just shuffling the displacement around. This is displaced by 2. These are currently displaced by 0.
Do you have to end with straight and ending it with there, or can it happen any...
I don't know. I don't know how the rules work.
Okay.
I am assuming that if I get all of them lined up, regardless of which one I end on,
Yeah.
if I am ending, I've gotten them all lined up, but it's been automatically applying it to the next one immediately after. Which means I need whatever that apply the next thing to be the thing that sets the third one in place.
Yeah.
I feel like that operation has to be vital somehow.
I'm sorry.
Or I'm deliberately overclocking it.
I think you might be...
I don't know.
Stop.
I'm gonna go back to 1 ticks. If the arrow were currently on this, I could win.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. I'm gonna try something. What if I apply to each one the operation that would fix the next? Then I'm just moving the displacement around again, but that operation would fix this. Okay. In order to fix that, it needs to come up by 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would need to come up by 4, which means not quite. If I put one in the position the other's currently in, it will fix the one after it.
Mm-hmm.
Except if I do that because this started higher, that's not true. This started higher, so I have to put it in not exactly the same position to fix this one. I'm on to something. Okay, that starts 2 down, so in order to fix it and leave this one somewhere, I'd need to leave that... wrong way. So in order to fix that, it needs to come 2 down, so I need to move this 2 up. In order to fix that, it needs to come 2 down, so I need to move this... but it can't move 2 down, can it? It can only move 2 up. I am partly confusing myself.
Yeah. What is it that's triggering the slider to move?
When this arrow... Okay. every time I make a move on this, it affects the one below it, and then immediately applies the reverse of that change to the next one, and then cycles to the third.
Okay.
For the next manipulation. That's what's causing this to move. In order to fix this next one, it would have to... move that down. No. Move that up one further, and this is fixed. Move this down 2, and that's going to move up 2 more. I'm going to move that up 1 to move that down 1. Now if I move this up 2, then that's going to mean that more into alignment. Don't want this to move, but I can't not move it. I don't want that to move, so I'm going to set this up. Whatever I do to this is going to apply to this, so I haven't won. There's a reason there's a skip button on this puzzle. Wait. This is it! This is the victory condition!
Okay.
So if I do that, it moves that down, and now it's going to move that up.
There it goes. Finally.
There it is.
We gotta move those things into spots.
I guess. Because it doesn't appear that we can change...
There we go.
Okay, so we can't change gears mid-throw, so only one of these is going to work.
There you go. We made a connection.
We have a functioning electric trolley, it appears.
Yep.
What did that gain us? Not access to this. Did it turn on the last bulb in here?
Let's take a look.
Oh, the bulb's still out. But the board's all lit up.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Now what?
Okay, so we still can't move any closer there. We can't go down there. Alright.
That machine's working just fine.
Nothing for us to do there. Whoop. Put that back where it belongs. Go now back here.
Well, let us look at where we got the connector again.
That's what I was checking.
are we supposed to do now? Same view, nothing to see here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Close to something, but not now.
So either there's something else on that trolley, or... Okay. Doesn't look like it interfaces with the thing. Oh.
Did it change anything here?
It gave you a zoom in there.
Okay. Something's supposed to go inside there.
Okay. Is there something more on the trolley that we're not seeing?
Good question.
Okay. Are we supposed to get on the trolley?
Alright, so...
It's like something's missing. Can we go down those stairs? Okay. The ball bearing's broken.
Yeah.
That's what the machine is.
Yep.
It's meant to repair this. There might be a full-on accident.
Looking to make sure if there's anything else. Yep.
Okay, so the ball bearing strip goes in there.
Yep.
Time to balance it.
Yeah. Up too far. There we go.
I think there are intermediates between center and endpoint.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess not. Try the big one in the center with that going.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. The big one was swaying it too far
Yeah.
for it to be at either of the endpoints. Alright, let's return to center. And accidentally be correct. Let me see if my theory is...
We get to play marbles.
This is an awful complicated way to fix a ball bearing. Is that what
Yeah.
we're actually doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to feel like maybe not.
Probably not.
Don't know if that's actually what I'm supposed to be doing, but okay. Okay, so that did a thing. Okay, so that's sliding with it inside.
Bring it.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to be putting them in the holes or...
I wasn't trying to.
Well, it let me put it in the hole, and it's not protesting having it in the hole, so
Okay.
I'm going to assume for the moment that it
Yeah.
is in fact supposed to be in the hole. Which leaves the question of how this one gets in a hole, and also what this does.
Well, I would get one of those balls to land. Yeah. Bring it down onto it.
I don't know how that thing started turning.
There
but
we go.
okay. Okay, so that's that ball sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the ball bearing's opened up what looks like a hammer with a spike on the back. This is an incredibly convoluted way to fix a ball bearing.
Alright, let's put it back. It's Tesla. Nothing can be easy when it's Tesla.
You could have had a simple marble run leading from one point to the other, but no. There was an outer casing around it that broke. Are we supposed to be putting a casing on this? And if so, how? This is the most complicated flashback we've had yet.
Yeah.
Gave a mouse option somewhere we hadn't looked.
Go for it. Oh.
Oh. Why is it letting us move this?
What's in the way?
I mean, it kind of looks like that bolt, but... And that's the axle
Yeah.
that's supposed to sit in it. I'm getting confused what our goal is. Like, we had an objective before. And now we've got a lot of pieces.
Oh, do we got?
Oh, is this where the ball bearing?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That's the casing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps if we have all the pieces.
So that's what the funky thing on the side was for.
Yeah, and then that will be used to lower it back down onto the rails once we have the everything in.
So that's not quite done. So whatever we need to do here, we're not finished.
Okay.
Musical train wheels.
Yeah.
The ball bearing is fixed, but the wheel itself is still...
There we go. Got a handle there.
But I can't touch
I'll
it.
let you pick it. Okay. Alright, come down to this thing here real quick. No, back in this thing in front. Alright, is there something else we missed
We
over here?
figured out what every part of this did. I think this thing is done, and it's not letting us look at any of the components closely anymore.
Yeah. We still haven't found a place to put this other piece yet.
It's approaching 9. Do we want to hold off, or do we want to ask for a hint?
Let's get a hint.
Something else on the wheel mount mechanism.
There's something else to adjust.
Not that. It's leading us to that pin. Can we do something with it now?
Oh,
Okay.
now it's out of the way. Now we grab a hold of that handle and put it in place.
Now we have a heavy metal part with a handle.
Mm-hmm. Which we'll need for up front. The machine. That's what goes in that spot here. Right there. Now pull it out. Lowers it back on the rails.
Step up inside and cannot flip the switch. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, we have to line everything up. Okay. Okay, so this one doesn't change the angle between them.
Okay.
Neither does this. Okay, but now this is, but it's getting stuck. What? The world is...
Bingo, there you go.
Wild Flailing wins again. And now this is working, and now that last bulb is going to be lit up, and the gate is still closed.
Yep. Guess what goes there?
4 pieces. Too close, skip one, then skip
and then
another.
some space.
I think we've already got it.
Oh, not
Okay,
quite.
I guess that doesn't count. Okay, does that line mean something?
Could be.
Ah,
Yeah.
that line means this is the top. So, 2, 3, skip 4, 5, 6, skip 6, 7.
Okay.
Well, it's basically this, but doop doop and doop
Dupe.
doop.
Dupe. That should do it.
Okay, mirrored, doop
Probably.
doop, and doop.
Yep. Alright.
They're all lit up. And they're all flashing in the Morse code pattern.
Yep.
It's a good thing that gate's in place. We don't want that crashing into somebody.
Alright, so now we gotta go look at that box that just flipped up.
And it's matching the Morse. So we need to find matches in this box for the patterns up here. There's dashes and dots on the background.
So dash dot dot.
Dot, dash, dash, dot, dash. There's one to match that there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's staying solid. Okay. I'm going longest first.
Yeah.
There's another version of this right here.
Yeah.
Those are the only two places this can go.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 is accidentally in a valid position. Okay.
Yep.
2 needs to be in a dash dash, and this needs to be in
And
a dash dot dash.
dash dot dot.
That's valid, but that leaves nowhere for 2.
Yeah.
Not in this arrangement. Okay. So what happens if 5 is in the other position? Four could go down here if we could get it down there, but we can't get 4 past 5.
We'll bring that down. Dash dot dot dash dash. There you go.
They're all lit.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the final? And that flashback is finally
Yep.
puzzled through. Westinghouse alternating current switchboard.
That was one long memory. Experience the first flashback in the 5th chapter.
World Columbian Exposition. Visit the Electricity Building, proudly presenting Mr. Nikola Tesla and Westinghouse Electric Company. Well, after all of that, I think that's a good place to call it.
That was one heck of a flashback.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
that is kind of true of troubleshooting. You think you've got everything in line, and then something else goes wrong. And then you have to fix that too. And then that breaks another thing.
Yep. And
Nice.
with that,
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and
Yeah.
end this off here for the night.
I saw a joke about troubleshooting in a programming context. 99 little bugs in the code, 99 little bugs. Take one down, patch it around. 157 bugs in the code.
Something like that. It can feel that way sometimes. All right,
Yeah.
so schedule the rest of the week. You can catch me tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on Praxagora Thesmophoreus channel as part of the Fisher House fundraiser. For those of you who don't know, Fisher House is the easiest way to describe it is like the Ronald McDonald House for the kids at children's hospitals. Only this is for veterans at VA centers and military hospitals across the world, actually. So very good charity that I, as a former VA employee, very much do my best to try to support. So I'll be there tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with Other Doc, otherwise known as Jim. Yes, that Jim. Will be running Inspectors, where we're going to be kind of a cut rate franchise, Ghostbusters franchise. Is how the game works. So it should. I've seen it. I've watched Simon the Wandering DM doing that one before, and it's a lot of fun. It's very much has a lot of humorous capabilities and all that, and all sorts of good times. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Then Wednesday at 8 p.m. we'll be back here for the weekly Skyrim serial, where I'm working through the story, A Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's court, where we are trying to get me back from the land of Skyrim back into this world. We've met up with this lady named Delphine, who seems to think she knows why the dragons are back, and we're going to be working with her to try to see if we can prove or disprove that. So maybe that will help be a key to help me get back home. And then you'll see me again on Saturday night for Grappler's Keep. It will be our next premium live event. That'll be Dirty Deeds, our version of the Extreme Rules premium live event. All titles will be on the line. We're going to try to get as many different people in as we can for the matches. I can't guarantee we'll get them all, but we're going to get most of the people and all that, and we'll see what happens with the rivalries we have going, and maybe create some new rivalries, and who knows, maybe something completely new and different will be happening. Foreshadowing inserted here.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be happening on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I will be back on Praxagorthus Thesmophore's channel for the final day of the Fisher House charity event, where I'm going to be DMing a bunch of players through some D&D 5e. It's a fun one-shot that I've done before with some people, and I've done it at Gen Con once or twice before. It's a real good time, and a nice little challenge, and hopefully it should be fun for the players as well. And then we'll be back here Monday night as we try to work through the rest of Chapter 5.
Yeah, see what else is waiting on this tower.
Yeah.
I note that the badge said that was the first flashback in Chapter 5.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully we'll see if the next flashback is
just as long.
It's just as long or not. If you want to support our channel, you can subscribe. We have the three different tiers. We have rewards in Grappler's Keep for those who subscribe. You can become a manager of a wrestler or tag team at tier 1. You can become a manager for a entire stable or group at level 2, and at level 3 you can become a wrestler in Grappler's Keep and be competing with all of our tabletop RPG characters that are in there. So that's one way you can support. Another way you can support is we have a shop on Fourth Wall. We have merchandise available. We have the ever popular t-shirts and hats available for both the Emporium, Diet Water, our sponsor, and for Grappler's Keep. We also have insulated tumblers. We have the foam cozies for holding your cans and bottles, and there's stickers and stuff like that there as well. So that's another way you can support the channel.
And if you're interested in any of the shows that we've got going on here, we do have a Discord. You can find a link to that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 messages back up the chat right now, including one. We've got channels for every show we do on this Twitch channel, and one more for something that's a little less entertainment focused. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of people around us. If you've got a situation that could use some spiritual support, let us know what's going on in the prayer closet. That's linked a few links. Let's see, 2 links above the one to the general Discord. Let us know what's going on. We'll be praying over your situation. Or maybe you don't want to tell us the details. That's more than understandable. The internet doesn't need to know everything about our lives. That's God's job. He already knows what's going on. We don't need to know the details to pray for you. Just use the praying hands emoji, and we'll take that as an unspoken prayer request. We'll be praying just as hard as if we knew what was going on.
Alright, so please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. Tonight we are going to raid a friend of mine online, Letitia Lemon. She's a actress and gamer out of England. She was part of the group that put together the Fallout 4 DLC for Fallout London, and she is currently participating in the Fallout for Hope. It's an annual fundraiser that they do about this time every year. If I remember correctly, they do it for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, a very fine group that has made so many breakthroughs in treating childhood cancers and all that, to the point where some of them are actually either full remissions or even cures at some point. For some that used to be basically in a year or two you were gone, and so they've done a lot of great research there. So we're going to go raid Letitia, and we're going to drop in on the Lemon Drop group there. So let's go ahead and get that initiated. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Stay warm.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.